Hello out there in LDA land. It's your favorite friend, Agent K, and I'm here with another cruise planning video. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And I do apologize for any weird looks. So I just wanted to share with you how I pick my cruises. So obviously I always go onto the website. I don't use a travel agent, but if you want to use a travel agent, I think that's a great idea because they take a lot of the legwork out of doing this. I don't do it because I've been a travel agent. I was a home-based travel agent back in the day, and I don't think I'm a good client. And I'm sure I would be, but I'm just not. So let's just look at what's available. So I went to Royal Caribbean because this is where all three of my cruises are right now. So first thing I look for is what is the latest sale? This is also step one in repricing. What is the sale? So as you can see, as of today, which is May 10th, the sale is 30% off every guest and kids sale free. So you can go here to book now because you want to do the sale, or if you want to look at ships, you can go to look at ships, you can look at other deals, you can look at destinations. So since I've been cruising for a while, I know what destinations I have been to, which I'm 95% sure, and what places I want to go. So what drew me to the cruise in around Thanksgiving was that I'm going to Honduras and Mexico. Those are two locations I have not been to, and I'm very interested in looking them up. So you can go to destinations. I think this is like the easiest way for me to look. So I usually pick a cruise line that will go to the destinations that I want to. Right now, Royal Caribbean is that cruise line. So as you can see, as I scroll down, Caribbean and the Bahamas. You have the Bahamas, Bermuda, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, other Caribbean locations. You got Europe, you got Alaska, North America, Asia, South Pacific, and then specialty cruises, which are transatlantic, trans-Pacific, South America, Arabian Gulf, North Africa, and the Panama Canal. So if we scroll up, I am going to look at Alaska for this time around. I'm not going to book anything. We're just going to look at Alaska. And that's my fault, folks. I did not take the ringer off. So now that the ringer's off, that phone call wasn't that important, trust me. So if we look at Alaska, you go to Alaska Cruise Tours. And of course, the book now will always be there, but if you scroll down, it gives you an idea of the cruise deals as well as a video and what you can look forward to if you decide to take this cruise. And as you can see, helicopter rides, walking trails, hiking, seeing sights that you've never seen before. You know, those is all in with the Alaskan cruise. Now, the best part of this part of when you're looking at destinations is that it gives you some Alaska cruise deals. And it'll tell you how many dates there are available, as well as where they're located and how much the starting price starts. Now, for all those who are novice cruisers, this starting price is, for instance, $259 is for your inside cabin, not for anything higher. The prices does change for higher. So when you look up the different, and it changes for dates as well. So once you hit view dates, you can see over here all the different dates. And because I don't have my mouse with me right now, we can't see all the dates. let's see. And that's the share button. We're not going to do the share button, but it does tell you the itinerary. So this would be a 7-night, 8-day itinerary. You start in Vancouver, you're cruising, you go to Juneau, you go to Icy Strait Point, you go to Setauket, Alaska, Piscataway, the Hubbard Glacier, and then you end in Seward, Alaska. So this is a one-way cruise going northbound. I'm sure there's another cruise leaving from Seward, Alaska, back to Vancouver, British Columbia, which is a southbound cruise, okay? So just know, if you start here, you're gonna end there, so do not do a round trip from Vancouver. So I look at it that way. If we go back to the home page, maybe you're not worried too much about the destination, but you want to look at the ships. So you go to the ships. And here on Royal's website, you can see all the ships broken down by name and what's coming to the fleet and who's won awards. So, and then there's deck plans, what's Royal Amplified, and the Oasis. So if we look at the Oasis, on this page, it basically breaks down everything that you need about the ship. So there's always a video that gives you a general overview of each ship, right? Then underneath the video and everything, you have your overview, things to do, deck plans, rooms, awards, and book now. So if you're curious of what to do on this particular ship, you'll hit things to do. And of course, it'll show you a picture of one of the things that is on the ship, which would, in this case, be the Abyss. And once you scroll down, it tells you everything that is on this ship. So all the different things. So there's fun that is bold as ice, which talks about the ice rink activities and so on. Playtime for the kids. This ship is a big family ship. So all Royal Caribbean ships are family ships. But I find in my research, this one was had a little bit bigger area with different things for the kids to do. And then it talks about the nighttime shows. You can sing karaoke, you can go to the music hall, you can go to the aqua theater, and then all the different activities they have on the ship and where you can get it done. And that's just some. And then it goes into the dining, all the different dining. And you can usually click on them and it'll tell you which one is for pay and which one is included. So for instance, you all know that the Windjammer is included, but maybe you didn't know about Chef's Table. So Chef's Table is not included rather. And you can tell by underneath the title, it'll have the money signs there. And then this one says prefix. So these courses are already decided unless when you get there, you have told them if you have any allergies or anything, and then they'll change the recipe just for you. Okay? Just tell them in time enough. And it also shows you where you can see the menu. So to make this bigger, this is just a sample menu of a chef's table. So like, this is course 1. And then you have the smoked tomato soup. I love the smoked tomato soup during my chef's table. It was delicious. And then you got the main lobster salad and the roast banzino and the grilled filet mignon. So this is pretty much the dinner that I had during my chef's table. And it's 5 courses. And each course is paired to a drink, a champagne. Okay, So that's one thing. And just so that you'll have an idea, if you go to Windjammer, for instance, Windjammer will say included. And I highlighted that for you, okay? And I'll also tell you what meals. So Windjammer on this particular ship only gives you breakfast and lunch. There are some Windjammers that will give you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, and it'll also tell you attire. Attire is casual, where chef's table was formal, and etc. And it also will tell you what else you can do. There are bars and lounges. You can go check out deck plans. If you know where your room is, you can check it out. As of late, the Royal Caribbean has put in alternative deck plans for their ship. So as you can see here, it says May 5th, 2020 to April 23rd, 2023. And then it starts back. Then there's a new deck plan on the 30th of 2023 to the 28th of 2024. So this is Oasis. I believe I'm on deck 12. And when I go to deck 12, you can see all the different rooms in their categories. And on your right-hand side, which I'm gonna show you, on the right-hand side, you can see all the categories with the definitions as well as what is included. So I have a regular balcony. So I will go to balcony. What we were viewing was suites, and just do the look at ocean view large balcony. It says immerse yourself in a glorious view of a memorable vacation. It usually sleeps up to 4 guests rather. And then you have the 2 twin beds that can be converted into a Royal King. I will always get a Royal King. And the sofa is also a queen, converts into a full-size / queen-size bed. And then it tells you the dimensions. So a stateroom of this size is 182 square feet, and the balcony is 80 square feet. But if you go up to the suites, and for instance, you're looking at a junior balcony suite, it's something that will open up for 5 guests. It has 2 twin beds that will turn into a Royal King, 1 double bed stateroom with up to 4 or 5 guests, and 1 Pullman bed in staterooms for rooms that are with 5 guests. And as you can see, the size is different. So the stateroom on this junior balcony, which is a suite, 287 feet with the same size balcony. So if you're really curious about the sizes, you can look at this. YouTube is always great. It shows you the actual rooms being used and how much space you really have. If you look at my channel, I had my well-lived balcony stateroom from Anthem. And that was a huge space for just me. I think that could have comfortably slept 3 people. We'll see what Anthem has in store for me the next time I go around. Okay, and after deck plans, right? And then you can just click through everything. It goes through everything you may have a question about. And every website I have looked at has these things. Now, the thing is, on this ship, you have a balcony, a virtual balcony, then you have a stateroom, a suite. And the virtual balcony is one wall is like a TV. It's an inside stateroom, but you have a wall that is like a TV. And it's supposed to be like a window. It has the curtains and everything. And it shows you the actual scene from outside the cruise ship. And it changes as the locations change. So that's, if you don't want to be in an inside or interior stateroom, and you still feel like you need that view, you can always do a virtual balcony. The cost, I'm not quite sure how much it's going to be, but that's something you can also look into. And you can actually do virtual tours. This is one of those sites that you can, well, not sites, one of those ships that you can do a virtual tour. So you can just pick the type of room you're looking at, and it'll show you a video of a virtual tour of that room. So I'm not going to do those. You look at the Aqua Theater Suite, which will give you an idea of what it looks on the inside. So not only can you look at the location of the room, you can also look at what it looks like on the inside of the room, which is always awesome. Now, let's just say you're done looking at the ships. You just want to find a cruise. So this is where I usually end up. So I hit the find a cruise button, and this is how the search engine looks. Now, let's just say I want to work on a couple of nights. So I'll do 6 to 8 nights. I can do where I want to depart from. And this is all the locations in North America. The ones that are shaded are not available right now. The ones that are in the white are available. So let's just say we're doing from Cape Liberty. You hit apply. You pick the date you want to leave. I'll do April of 2024. And I usually would do any destination. And I'll hit apply. And then it'll give me some options. And as you can see, it's giving me a 7-night Bahamas and Perfect Day cruise. Now I know for Cape Liberty, it's best that we do a longer cruise if you want to hit more islands. As you can see, for this one, we're hitting Orlando, Nassau, and Perfect Day at CocoCay for this time period. Now, let's just say I don't want the 6 to 8. I click off the 6 to 8, and I can look at 9 to 11. And as you can see, they circle the globe, and there's nothing there. You don't get discouraged. Sometimes, if you just change the month you're looking at, if I go to February, for instance, and make it February to April, you might get results. Or you can play with it and say, oh, I want 6 to 8. Okay, so they don't have 9 to 11. Maybe they have 12. You play around with the search engine and you can usually find what you want. Now, I know people who say, I don't want to be on the ship that long. La, 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 la. As you all know, I did an 11-day cruise from round trip from Cape Liberty. And just like you, I had my apprehension of, do I want to be on a ship that long? Do I want to stay there? I'm going to stop my share right now. And what am I going to do for 11 days? And all the scenarios run through your head, but the ship actually kept us busy the whole time. And there are things planned that you can take part of, even the days that you're on shore. So the excuse that you don't think you're going to have a lot of stuff to do is poppycock. If you excuse my language, it's not true. You will find something to do. You will find how to get things done, how to have fun. My whole purpose of doing this series with you guys is so that you can see that you are able to do things that are fun and doesn't have to be under 4, 5, 6, 7 days. It can be a little longer. You just got to find the right itinerary and the right ship for you and the right cruise line. And when you're looking for your cruise line, you don't have to necessarily pick the one that your friends pick. You can go around, you can dabble here, you can dabble there. If you feel like Carnival is your jam, do Carnival. Take a Carnival cruise and find out what it's all about. I find that Carnival is a great starter cruise because it gives you an idea of what cruising is about, as well at an economical, not very low, but economical price point. Once you have the taste of what cruising is about, then go up to the next level. So the next level will be Norwegian, Royal, then Princess and Celebrity, and then the more expensive luxury cruise lines. But the choice is yours. You have to get out there to try these things so that you'll be able to do and have fun and live your life. Thank you for joining me today. If you like what you hear, please stay a while, subscribe, share with your friends, and I hope to see you again. Please be safe out there, family. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.